Hi folks, I'm Ken Clairbout, K4ZW. We have with us today Tim Duffy, K3LR. Tim is a principal organizer of contest-related activities at the Dayton Hamvention, including the very popular Contest University. So who better than Tim to give us a rundown of contest activities at this year's event? Tim, of course. So Tim, go ahead, take it away.
Thanks, Ken. It's great to be back on the webinar, and I think we have a very exciting Dayton 2012 planned for contesters that will be attending Dayton from all over the world. And it's very interesting that every year there's guys that have been there for 30 or 40 years, and then there's people that that come for their first time at Dayton. So we want to make sure that everybody has a great Dayton experience and has a lot of fun, especially if they're involved in contesting and DXing, centered around the Crown Plaza. But we will talk about activities out at the Hera Hamvention Arena as well. Of course, a lot of folks will arrive on Wednesday. That's May 16th. And they'll arrive in time, either to, they may be doing some other activities in Dayton, but a lot of people will arrive on Wednesday getting ready for Contest University, which will be on Thursday. So actually Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock is the first time that we open the Contest Super Suite. But before that, if you happen to arrive in Dayton on Wednesday afternoon and you're looking for something to do, Mendelsohn Electronics is very close to the Crown Plaza. They're right in the center of downtown Dayton, and it's 3 or 4 floors worth of used and surplus and new components. I mean, there are things in there from dishwashers on down to silicon diodes. So if you're looking to kill an afternoon, Mendelssohn's is a great place to do it. Of course, they will be out at the Hamvention as well, but for those folks that are looking for something to do until the Super Suite opens at 7 o'clock, Mendelssohn is a great place to go. So Super Suite opens at 7. The Crown Plaza has been renovated. They went through a renovation late last year, and some of the room names have changed. And in fact, what we used to call the Miami Ballroom is now the Hamilton room, and so you will see the Hamilton there, as well as the what used to be the Van Cleve Ballroom is now the Presidential Ballroom. So I think we're all excited to see how the hotel looks and all the work that the Crown Plaza owners have done to make the property more up to date and better. So just so you're aware that you'll see some changes this year when you arrive at the Crown Plaza. And Contest University, we will have folks there to help you get registered and get set up with your CTU information from 8 to 10 p.m. on Wednesday evening. And then we have a pizza party, as we will for 4 nights, at 10:30. A little earlier on Wednesday and Thursday nights, just because of what goes on the next mornings. And so on Wednesday night, the pizza party is sponsored by Contest University. You never know who you're going to meet, especially DX that shows up. Here's Emily P43E and Vicky SV2KBS who came to Dayton, and that's Tom Kate-CX. Tom does a lot of the recording of photographs for Dayton, and he has for many years. And you can go to Tom's website, www.hamgallery.com, or just hamgallery.com, and it's HAMGALLERY.com, and you can see Dayton photos from past years. So Thursday, which is the day before the Hamvention officially opens, at 7 a.m. we start with Contest University. This is the 6th year for Contest University at Dayton. Of course, we did a webinar just on Contest University a few months back, So you can refer to that if you want more details on Contest University. Several vendors have stepped up to help assemble what I think is the best Contest University yet that we've had, and it all starts with breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning. There are still slots available, but you've got to go pretty quick because the registration will cut off here so that we can give the hotel a final number. And there are still scholarships available. This is where the tuition for Contest University has been paid for by another amateur radio operator. There's still scholarships available for those under 25 years old. And if you go to the website contestuniversity.com, you can sign up for CTU, and you also can click on the information for the scholarships and send an email to Contest University about your scholarship attendee. These are the CTU 2012 professors. This is the largest group of professors that we've had, and very, very talented. A lot of expertise, you know, when it comes to DXing and skimmers and small station design, and contest log checking and antennas and VHF. The list goes on and on. So we're very, very fortunate to have all of these professors that will be teaching at CTU 2012 in Dayton on Thursday, May 17th. Then Thursday night, the contest super suite in the Harding Ballroom opens up again, and on Thursday night to celebrate kind of the end of Contest University, we also bring in Quaker Steak and Lube Wings, and that starts at 10:30. So another good evening getting ready for the Hamvention, which will open up on Friday. Here are some guys talking about the wings and pizza. Here are some guys that were enjoying it in past years, WA3FET and N5OT and W3FET, having a great time in the Super Suite. So Friday, May 18th, is the opening of the Dayton Hamvention, and on Friday afternoon is the Dayton Antenna Forum out at Hara Arena in Room 1. It starts at 2:30. Some great papers this year. K4IQJ is back with a paper on the K9AY RX. That's the receiving loop array that he's got. Also, a lot of emphasis on tower work. This is, you know, the start of the tower climbing season and antenna building season. So K3TUF will be talking about safety and rescue and tower climbing. And Tony, K1KP, will be discussing his recent work with the W6NL 2-element 40-meter Moxon. That looks to be a very informative paper. And then W2GD and K4ZA, who work professionally in the antenna and tower business, will present a paper on installing antennas safely. And then Carl, K9LA, will wrap it up with an update on the sunspot cycle, where things are and where things might be headed. So his talks are always informative, and I would highly suggest you attend the entire antenna forum because it's just jam-packed with information. Since 2004, all of the antenna forum papers, you know, all the slides that have been given are listed up on my website, so you can go to them at any time. And we will be putting the 2012 antenna forum papers up there after the Dayton Hamvention, so you can go to www.k3lr.com and at any time and see those papers and download them for yourself. Friday night, back at the Crown Plaza now, we have the Top Band dinner at the Crown Plaza. That's at 7:30. We actually start with the happy hour at about 6:15 on Friday night, and this is a great dinner for top band operators and others that like to get together and talk about 160 meters. And there's two great presentations during the dinner. Frank Donovan, W3LPL, will be talking about the first Top Band DX contest, which was the 1921 transatlantic test. And so that should be, with all of the talk about the Titanic and so forth, this is being the 100th anniversary of the Titanic sinking. This should be a very timely topic as far as the transatlantic tests and stepping back in time, seeing what it was like in 1921. And then John, W2GD, will be talking about his multi-op team that goes out to a salt marsh in New Jersey every year for many of the 160-meter contests. And he'll be talking about how they do it and all the guys that are involved with that. So, again, two great programs at the Top Band dinner on Friday night at the Crown Plaza. And at 7 o'clock, this is the third night of the Super Suite. And as tradition now, at 10:30, the Spurious Emissions Band will perform live. And this particular group has been getting more and more airplay, so to speak, and you can see some of their videos from the past up on YouTube. And they will be in the Hamilton room, in the Harding room at 10:30 on Friday. And then at 11 o'clock, the Potomac Valley Radio Club, who sponsors these webinars, will be also sponsoring the pizza party for Friday night. So jam-packed Friday night, certainly at the Crown Plaza. Here's the Spurious Emissions Band last year performing one of their, I think they did 10 or 11 songs, and they had a good-sized audience, and I think they're bringing an improved audio system this year, so it should be a lot of fun. And again, you just never know who's going to be wandering around at Hera or having fun at the Hamvention. Here's JA1WSX and JH1NBN with the director of the CQ contest program, Bob Cox, K3EST, out at Hera Arena. On Saturday, the contest forum, which is moderated by Doug Grant, K1DG, kicks off at 12:30 in the afternoon. And he's got a great lineup of speakers this year. N6 TV, that should be the skimmer, not the slimmer. But how to use the CW. This is what happens when you let spell check get after things. But the CW skimmer and the RBN, N6 TV will be talking about that. K9GY, who is also T6MO and deployed in Afghanistan right now, will be visiting in Dayton, and will be talking about his experience over in Afghanistan of operating a contest station. SM0W, Timu, will be talking about building contest stations in the Arctic, and Carl, K9LA, in case you missed the update on Friday, he'll be giving a similar paper at the contest forum about what's going on with Cycle 24. Many of the contest forum papers from years past are posted at through K5TR and N5KO through my website at www.k3lr.com, so you can go there, and hopefully we'll also have this year's papers posted there after the Dayton Hamvention. The 32nd annual Kansas City DX Club CW Pileup competition is Saturday night back in the Crown Plaza in room 525. Here's the president of the ARRL along with K1MMH. Mary is the chief marketing officer for the ARRL, and they will be manning the ARRL booth and also involved in some of the nightly presentations in other groups. So stop by the ARRL booth and say hi to Kay, our president, and Mary. So Saturday night is a big night for contesting. This is the annual contest dinner. This is the 20th year of the contest dinner. So it starts 6:30 p.m. It's hosted by North Coast Contesters that have hosted it for the past 20 years, and certainly very happy that ICOM America and Array Solutions are helping out with the contest dinner again this year. Happy hour starts at 5:30. K1AR is the Master of Ceremonies. K3EST, who is the Director of the CQ Contest Program, also is the Director of the CQ Contest Hall of Fame, and there will be an induction into the CQ Contest Hall of Fame, and Bob will handle that. We're very excited to have Larry Tyree, N6TR, who will be the main speaker for the 20th annual dinner this year. Tickets are going fast, and there are just a few seats left. You can go to contestdinner.com. And back to the Top Band Dinner for a second. If you're looking for tickets for that, you need to go to topbanddinner.com as soon as possible and sign up there as well. Here's VE3EJ last year, who went into the Contest Hall of Fame, receiving his award from K3EST. So Saturday night at 7 o'clock, it's the last night of the Contest Super Suite. Opens at 7, and again hosted by the Frankfurt Radio Club, Mad River Radio Club, and the North Coast Contesters. And the 11 p.m. pizza party is sponsored by the Yankee Clipper Contest Club out of New England. Here are some guys at the Top Band Dinner. Is JA5DQH and Ross 9M2AX with Tom K8CX enjoying talking about 160 meters. So again, it's a great time. Here's some links that are handy. You can go to the hamvention.org site for information on forums and vendors and affiliated events. They've done a very nice job this year of upgrading the site. It's much more organized and easier to navigate around. Also, if you want to check out the latest radios from ICOM, latest products from Array Solutions, who are two important sponsors of many of the contesting events in Dayton. Also, for information on the Contest Super Suite, it's contestsupersuite.com. To sign up for Contest University or to see the schedule of events for Contest University, that's contestuniversity.com. For the Top Band Dinner tickets, those are available at topbanddinner.com. And Contest Dinner tickets, contestdinner.com. And also to see pictures from previous years, you can go to hamgallery.com, where K8CX has archived many pictures from many past Dayton events. And our host for many of the websites that you see above, all of the contest-related websites for Dayton, is qth.com. So if you're looking for hosting or help with the internet, a great place to go get a website is qth.com. So that's what we have, Ken, for Dayton 2012. I think it's going to be a great time, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Okay, thanks, Tim. Boy, talk about old habits. I was searching for my foot switch as you were turning it back to me. Anyways, looks like a great weekend for the contesters, and especially thanks to you and the rest of the people involved in putting all these fabulous events on. And folks, if you see Tim, see anyone else involved in putting this stuff on, buy him a beer. Just take a couple of seconds, come up, give them a pat on the back, a little show of gratitude, let them know that their efforts are greatly appreciated, because for many of us it's really what makes the entire Dayton weekend worth coming to, and so just let them know that their efforts are appreciated. Okay, hope to see everyone there. Have a great weekend. 73s. Bye-bye.